Sister, listen now.
But I wasn't really informed.
But what's the story now? One.
Come again.
Okay, my memo can send you a call.
For now, can now on Tiana said me.
You massa.
See, she's not following you. I still asking. So see your woman here.
Don't tell me what to do now. Don't tell me what to do now. But you know, because of the day they said, lady be a friend say, hey, guy be over 23 years. No offer 45 years old lady. Now my man was about 27 years old lady over here. Now guy no 23 years. Ope say lady no, 27 no, offer no daddy. Just because on them my man a champion.
Oh, okay.
And to hear right say lead man no, ebe demand say lady be or friend daddy.
Like it's annoying, but so far, yes, it's annoying. But so far as like your mom has go in for another man, even though like the age is like the gap is so close, you have no right. You have to call him that. Your stepdad.
Yeah. What's the options we have to be? Yeah. So okay.
You have to call your stepdad. It's annoying, but you have to.
Good.
So please, now it's my show. Thank you very much.
That I like you.
Yeah. You can't come and sit on my show and oppress us.
Of course.
Don't tell what you don't know.
Okay, so that was just by the way. So today's story is about.
Wait. Are you already in a relationship?
Always in a relationship.
With the issues he brought up, they are actually in a relationship, they are not married yet. And you
are they married or they are not married?
They are not married. They are dating.
But he's like your stepfather to be. It's annoying. It's annoying.
The person is not yet yours, so you should.
So no nepe.
Incoming stepfather.
Please go on. Makuma baby,
Olu nepe. Yes.
Incoming stepfather.
Incoming stepfather. It's annoying, but you have nothing to do. Especially when you have to advise your mom and she doesn't take it. There is nothing you can do. You hate it, but he's your stepdad. You might disrespect him, but he's still your stepdad.
Disrespect me, do money at buffet, papa, and
Okay, so our first story is about a Muslim Imam. Actually, he's the first Actually, he's the first Imam who openly declared his stance on LGBTQ. Automatically, on gay. Imam Oyegi. So he went into South Africa to officiate a lesbian wedding, and after he finished, he was shot dead in the head. Pew, pew, pew. That is what happened. So we have a video of him declaring his stance, and to DJ Rock Pachobomai, we'll be right back.
So I'm Muhsin Hendricks, and I'm also the world's first openly queer Imam. When I was looking at the way queer Muslims were negotiating this dilemma between Islam and their sexual orientation and their identity, I felt compelled to do something about it. And I thought for me to help would probably be to be authentic with myself and come out. I think it's possible to be queer and Muslim or queer and Christian. The representation of faith or religion that was passed down to us, it's one that doesn't include us. And if you really study the religion, and I'm specifically talking about Islam, you will find that our patriarchy has actually influenced the interpretation of scripture. And so it is an important process for queer Muslims who want to remain faithful to their traditions to re-engage with those interpretations and to sort of queering the interpretation. Nobody has a monopoly.
Okay, and to know DJ Q, I'll start with you.
Thank you very much. You see, this gay distance, everyone say, like, Imam more. I know say this Muslim people no. I almost saw some of them always.
Yeah.
I almost saw some. Okay, this are too much do have massa. We show mama. We're steady. Well, Imam will come to us.
It's a small Cape Town,
Okay.
but a man shut down far location.
And now, Obama to make us so he gay. And now, born. And
No, nothing happened.
No, shooting.
No. It was when he went to the South Africa town to officiate the lesbian wedding.
After the wedding.
Okay.
He was shot. He was ambushed.
Okay. Yes, because Muslim for no, I won't pay those things now. I say Muslim for no, I won't pay fee.
And first and foremost, though, is lesbianism, I mean, gayism or LGBTQ or whatever, is it legalized in South Africa?
No.
I'm not sure.
But I'm sure there are some people who do it
under G.
Yeah. Under
Yeah.
G.
So why didn't you also follow that trend? You also hate it. So you want to say, why won't they kill you?
They will kill you, and
Of course.
if I Christian community now, that one there, no one will kill you.
They'll judge you.
But
they
Muslim
won't
people,
kill
no,
you.
I'm respecting this.
Yeah.
I'm for winning the one, bro. Obi ko okodun so kra na, o say no why you finishing, obi kan wo na hands.
Aye, okota de kana, it's time for them to pray. They'll leave you anywhere and pray.
Thank you.
So
It's no winning wa mamre no, don't do this thing. Me who pose Muslim come so again that. We kwa mate.
yeah,
Some Muslim come so again.
it's my first.
To the point that he's even an imam.
Imam.
As a pastor, as a warrior pastor.
Okay, I think say me hu bibi say na. Osan so baby I'm not one. I think no me no so you gay for. Or tete like gay for. I say nto no ko na so omko ya sori ya. Now we preach gay these things for.
I know my rights.
I know. You see me these things no. Men so. Wa say me ni nya bepe. Me dey ye ma. Me ni oba. Yakopon bo ma say yem fa no. Wa say yem wale oba. No ka say nkwale mi ko be ma. Na kuma hwe wo kanim. Fiko nim. Manager ba ko say nim o mare. DJ Cham. Be there. Not.
Ding say.
No more talk with the thing say. Omo ko nya kono mame. Mema. Even a friend say kraman aboa. Onko nyoko be ma. Ohu se nyoko be ni a. O se mame ko ba yo. Yakopon kwa no. Ohu se ade ede e wo ma ho tlo bo ba ma Adam no. Adentina wa mo be ma fan kan da ho. Adentina wa mo be ma fan kan da ho. Na kwabra ne ya wo. Nipa da seni wadwe ofi atetew. Uni say o ma me no papa o mo hia ye no mo wo na o ba asase we so. Anya be ma mi no mo hia ye. Ana ye ma mi no so mo hia ye. O se me tumu. What is that?
Is it your trumu?
What is that? You can't do that.
Is it for me?
You see, I don't think this Ghana Parliament no more take on. Omo yi so I know you so I say kotwe abansi omo so. I say akopon.
Na yin gom.
Jesus Christ o buy o ko Jerusalem no. No mo dey aso do high market no. O twe abansi no. You twe Parliament no, you twe mu nyachi ma. There's some things go here so. Who the Jama bluff no? The white people omo to mo say the omo believe in different for you believe no. I don't know omo pay for US for man pay no. Donald Trump. I say massa me oba na wo me. Aye be man aye me me na wo me.
Yeah.
Nti say wo better US ha. Can we say wo hear those things no ha. Get you be twem. Nti US ho no.
You trim.
You twem. So na Africa for no even no mo ye no. Obi ti Ghana ha. No akọ US embassy ho.
Say oyegin.
Ena me yege o. Na wo se Ghana ha no. Omo njintum, omo so mkume. Na mo yama officer ene ko US. No akwatena ho.
Sisi ade abom ni.
Ye trace ano mo ne.
You deport omo kwa.
See, me to me who say ya na bibi ho mu.
Mentally.
Ana mo njini. Dey go na be kan say confirm me nko be ma. Na mo mema ni no mu kisi.
I say
na me who titime.
The Guangguan king had a cater. Someone him had a cater. Oh, you don't know the gator.
Me series on. Me
oh no, for him dear.
Ojatu.
Oh, you don't know that guy, educator.
I know him, but I don't think he has openly
Share.
say.
His video circulating where he's doing
I think. But allow the person to
and
come
so
and say it
you
himself.
see white for there because white men and white women who
Or
say
you're black.
something
Or you Ghana new.
move on as if you me come on team never can we will see a chillness ya bon what change the TV ya try so who's a beme go kuma so you get ko do bisia
She says how bad man no say boy we vex na in chair what say boy me puno
I say Obono na papa ne so reporting my boat for and they blocked the driver for.
Boats even do that?
say boat no you be American you white for there
Oh, but come on.
Imagine that you wanna cham a rock then is half.
Never me machine with me. What is that?
I'm just imagining.
Yeah. But why the phone you have phone you want to so I say your culture no different or different. This is your source I say. And so upon massa you could not deserve it or you deserve it.
In a way, I don't agree with you. DJQ. Nobody deserves it.
Me say like Obiani no pay.
Nobody deserves
but if you what's the Bible can say you are doing the home point be the fatai e bi no no put me can say makono o mi okun be ma ho abro ba o ba no ho e man do so say e be ma the whole world e man the do so you decide into o say okay five because some do so some
at least you say $1 but best $10
say you cover no
dry
what are you talking about
Sister Debbie. Oh, you're the Srana or Sre.
Don't tell me what you don't know.
I think one question we should ask ourselves is homosexuality a human right? In the international world, it is a human right. In some part of the international world, it is legalized, where people feel proud to come out to say, I am a gay, I'm a lesbian, they flout with their partners. But then when you come to Africa, it's actually not a human right. I cannot just wake up one day and say, it is my right to be a lesbian, so I'm flouting my partner. Within a second, you will be needed in court to explain yourself. That is why the bill has been sent into Parliament, and up to now we've not even know how far they have gone with that bill. But with this Imam issue, you see, Imam in the Muslim community or in the Muslim world is respected as a high priest, someone with a high authority, someone who is very honored and respected, equal to a man of God, a pastor or a bishop. But coming out so boldly to make it known that you are a gay, and the robe he's wearing looks like a Reverend Father's robe. I don't know whether Imams today wear Reverend Father's robe, or maybe when he became a gay, he has actually changed into a Reverend Father. With that one, I can't tell. But the fact, well, he's killed. In a way, he deserved it. In a way, he doesn't deserve it, because I hate gay, I hate lesbianism, but not the person doing or the person involved in the act. And so I can hate you for being a lesbian, but that doesn't give me that doesn't guarantee me or give me that authority to come and kill you. Because if I'm being caught in the act, I'll be arrested for that, because I've killed a person or I've committed a murder. This is a murder case, but in this case, it's like they've targeted him. It is different when the country has legalized it, that someone like you can bless marriages with gay or lesbianism, or you can actually come out to make it known that you are a gay or lesbianism. And as I said earlier on, this is me. I hate lesbianism. I cannot sit here and say that, oh, Regina looks so beautiful, and then like I'll admire her. You know, we take things like for granted. You know, sometimes your friend can actually tell you look beautiful, like it's normal. But then when it's exceeding, there was a conference I attended, and a person was like, you'll be moving with a colleague friend. It's normal when a person touch your breast or your butt. A female. Like, but when it becomes so intensified to the extent that small there are you see, then the person come and touch your breast, like your butt, things that will make it looks like, I say, or far grow kind, so but he's making it obvious that she is into that. You have to, draw back from that person. That does not guarantee me that I should go and kill the person. No, as I said, in a way he deserves it, in a way in a way it's wrong.
Okay.
Because yes, I'm not done. Let me land. Let me land. We will come. Let me land. Gay is not something good. It's not right, because even the Bible knows that a helpmate to a male is a female, and then a helpmate to a female is a male. God, I always say that God is not stupid, or God is not intellectual enough to know that a woman will satisfy a man and a man will satisfy a woman. That is why he creates these two genders. And so I cannot just stand up a day and say, I've changed my mind. All of a sudden, I want to become a male. I want to become a male and then marry my colleague female. It doesn't make sense. See, any person that comes out to say that, the first thing that comes in mind is you are mentally insane. And some of these people, I do not blame them enough, because in our schools we don't know what is going on then, especially when it has to do with single sex schools. We don't actually know what is going on there. Some of these teachers initiate people into it, and some too is because of due to heartbreaks and stuff. And so the only way to get comfort for them is to have an affair with their colleague. But it's not just nice. A priest, a holy priest, people you pray for, so you finish blessing couples, and now the people you have to bless is now lesbians and gay. So now that you are being killed, when you get to heaven and God asks you your mission, how are you going to respond? How are you going to respond to it? I'm here because of this. And who knows, he is killed, yes, but we don't really know whether that's the main reason why he was being killed, because as it stands now, we have no proof to show. What we know is that he came out to profess that he is a gay, and then he got killed. But to cut it short, gay and lesbianism is very bad, and I won't sit here to encourage it, not at all. I wouldn't do that. It's very, very bad. And those in it, the only thing that comes in mind when this gay and lesbianism comes into my mind is maybe they need help and prayers, because it's beyond the physical realm. Thank you.
What I wanted to say, we forgot it. But briefly, what I would say is that nobody actually deserves to be killed or something unless you have committed a particular crime, which by the constitution or by the laws of the country, you have been entitled, like maybe you should be killed. You kill somebody, definitely you should also be killed. But before you involve yourself in any activity or any action you take, first of all, think about who you are, what you represent, the position in which you are in. Here lies the case, he is an imam, and then if you should translate this into our Christian aspects, he is automatically a pastor. And this is somebody that's a whole church, not necessarily a whole church, but the whole world looks up to you. And for you to come out to say that you were gay, understand with the fact that everyone is entitled to their choices and then whatever they want to do. But first of all, think about the entity that you are in. According to the code of conduct, with relation to Imam, are you allowed to involve yourself in such activities? First of all, those are some of the questions you should be asking yourself if you want to come out and then admit the fact that you are involved in gayism or lesbianism. And then secondly, what kind of color are you painting to the other priests out there? With this, you've come out to say you were gay. then what about the other priests or maybe the other imams that are there? Definitely people are also going to have the perception that since you are also in that tribe, automatically this person is also involved in gazing. So before you make, I understand for the fact that there's freedom to everything, but the choices you make also have effects on that. So we should be careful of the choices we make, just as every profession has its own code of conduct. I think we should abide by the rules, and then if you're doing it, please don't come and say it out there that you are doing it. First of all, your tribe hasn't accepted it that you should legalize married people, and you went to do it in South Africa. Of course, they are ganja, this one will kill you. So that's my submission on that.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, so to our last story for today, the story is about a tired girlfriend. So she says, I'm 25 years old and my guy always checks up on me, but he does not give me money. Can I continue with the relationship? Sister Islam, I'll start with you.
Why is that with me? He doesn't give her money. Mm-hmm. The question we should be asking is it mandatory for your boyfriend to be giving you money?
Nope.
Hey, he also has burdens. So me, I have brothers, so I know how it's like. Even me, their sisters are going to ask them for money. You look at the way they complain. You girlfriend. Hey, who are you? That mean I'll buy it. I think people should stop expecting too much in a relationship. The guy equally has his own burdens. He has his own responsibility. He needs to take care of. At least if the emotional need is there and then he's not giving you money, that shouldn't be a factor for you to leave a relationship. You are working. He's equally working. For me, if I'm in a relationship and then my man is not giving me money, I don't see anything wrong with this because I'm making money. He's also making money. It will be different if I get to find out that he's using his money on another lady and not on me. That one, I wouldn't accept it. He equally has responsibilities. By now, he's going through an emotional something. He has siblings. His parents are there. See, guys go through a lot. So we should be very, very considerate. And me, if I should find someone like this, my brother, is a red flag. You are leaving that girl like ASAP.
Yeah. DJQ.
That's you see, my sister na kanina. Wakanina. You see, just your girls now, girls of nowadays no. Omo am dating kwa no. I beg you didn't you maybe no. Yen ke be date you. So ba. Obetimi froker and say, "Hey, me scam to nsuo." Nsuo.
50%.
What if you say you me scam to nsuo?
Oh, girls, like
like mama, I mean Muslim say
down.
Oba Ono say e won bibi ye no. O mani pe no be ma so message ni sika sa.
Yeah.
O busy o pe ni sika. Lazy people now, omo san kan mo na nka. Ne samore as jata. They you always say
acrylic.
You see. Even though your guys go how omo stingy. O ko maka so ni bi. Ba ni pa no wo. Na say unze o stingy the only pan dey nent. But unze ni pa oni bi. Kwami ahen. Kwami ahen oni dia. Me pa pressure phantom so. Aye bro. Yeah, break pa say. O kan ko no woman gin into.
Yeah, I have brothers, so like I feel you.
Girls need to need demand, you so need demand, no more. But o kan and then we stingy boyfriend. You don't want to give him money. Me. So you give me okay. I won't say anything. Who says have man we? Who say I bet you no be the ho. No kwaje. Because the man says who say we triala. Odo kwaje. Oh. Nti girls say want to monty as a kakra. E bi buy, ye money be di. Oh. Sister let me to us.
The key factors ladies should look out for in relationship, I think, should be peace, comfort, and trust, devoid of comparison. Because money is not everything. We have guys who can give you money, provide you with everything, but then no peace, no nothing. And then these are the major factors why most ladies are used for rituals, because most of them are after the money. I'm not saying money is not good, and this is not a factor for men to become stingy, because when it comes to issues like this and the ladies are being sympathetic, that is when some men take advantage to become more stingy. I'm not saying don't give your lady if you have. I'm not saying don't provide for them, but as a lady, you should know that you yourself, you should have something doing.
Yeah, exactly.
And a lady who has something doing is very respected. I have male friends and I know what I'm talking about. If you're a lady and you have your, even them, expect what kills them most. I'm not saying it's compulsory by force for you to get a vehicle, but what kills most of the men most is a lady who has a handiwork, living in her own apartment, not per se you building the apartment, but a house you rent on your own. You feed yourself, you don't ask your man before you can eat. You pay for your own transport. Even for the man to come closer to you, he's already afraid. A lot of things is already going through his mind. Hey, this lady already have everything, or yourself come in, like you are very careful, and then you respect everything the lady says. But let's look at the ones I know. You don't have anything doing, you're always in the house, and you greet people anytime they go out. When the person gets home, you are welcome. You don't go, you are always in, and then you are expecting from them. And mind you, these men, they are not shall I say, they are not pots of money that vomit cashes every day. They also work. They work to give you some. So I would advise ladies out there, it doesn't mean you should be stingy as a man. And as I said, you don't also wait for your woman to ask you something. There are ladies who will not ask you for everything, even though they are in need of, but they will never ask you. So with that kind of lady, you should know, like you, and even some of those ladies, you give them money and then they refuse to take it. But in a case where it's become so obvious that everything, even excuse me, your pad, you have to call for money. Your pep student, you have to call for money. Why? Yes, you have parents. You shouldn't be taking your responsibility. You see, dating in Ghana or being in a relationship in Ghana, it's a different thing. Now it has become business.
Yeah.
It has been. Recently, I was talking to a colleague who works in a hotel. He works in a hotel with her fellow colleagues, and then when they come to work, what they say, some of them have 4 boyfriends. Those who buy the wigs, those who pay for transport, those who pay for rent, and those who pay for clothing. And so she said anytime that discussion, she just doesn't want to stay there because they might end up initiating her. You see, so you are asking or you are demanding all these things. So you don't think of it if this guys comes to or realize that this is what you are using them for. You would die an early death. That's why I don't get worried or too much surprised when I see ladies at the age of 20 years, 21 years. What a shock. Yes, even I don't know what killed them, but it will always be what a shock, because you are demanding what you cannot chew. You are demanding what you cannot chew. Last year or last 2 years, a student in APSA was used for rituals where maggots were coming out from her private part because she was dating this man that every day she takes 2,000. That's feeding 2,000, not to talk of clothing, not to talk of anything. And it's because you are in for the money. You are not in because you love them. And most of these men coming up also need you not because they love you, because they want to get something and their source of money is from you. And so if you're not being careful and wise up as a lady, that 1, you have to get something to do, and 2, relationship is not about money, and 3, relationship is not about money. You need your comfort, you need your peace of mind. We have men that will give you the money, they don't respect you, they don't regard you as a woman. You will be with him and he will still be with another lady outside because you are nothing but, shall I say, a plastic. A plastic that has no use, like a refuse. Let me just say that, a refuse that has no use, or a dustbin that has no use, because you are just there. You don't do anything. You are there. You see, it is in those days that they say ladies don't do anything. You have to be in the kitchen, so they will go and come. But now, see, it's not like that. We are even forcing ourselves to get our PhD and stuffs. We want to make it so that it's like I bring, you bring. Seriously, I was watching a video where a man said, I will never slap my wife because I don't know whether you know this man, Apostle Johnson Suleiman. He was like, I won't slap my woman, because when I slap her, I'm slapping over $50. It means the woman is she's resourceful, And so before you slap the woman, you are thinking about the benefits you will lose if you slap her. But come to think of it, you don't do anything, you don't give out. And I'm just slapping because I know at the end of the day you still come to me, you have nowhere to go. But just imagine you have your work. What is so nice about it? You have your work, like you buy things you want. You don't call a man before you can feed. You don't call a man before you can clothe.
Like me.
You don't call a man before you can you rent. Like you are so proud. Even you see nowadays when men comes to date, they ask, what do you do? It's for a reason.
To the table.
It's for a reason.
Bring to the table.
It's for a reason. What do you do?
I don't even want you to ask me that question. So
what do you do?
I'm going to establish myself so that when I come, I am the table.
So if the person is coming, already the person knows who you are. He knows that this woman is a virtuous woman. She's not only virtuous, she's resourceful. She has everything that it takes a woman to have. And so it comes with respect. Trust me, it's very nice. So see, hey, in my Porsche car, in my house, hey, Charlie, the respect is there. It's not necessarily you have your car, but even the little you have, how you manage it, how you go about it.
But so if you say, I am not girls, so me to me baby, guys, this baby so come.
Oh, most of them are stingy though.
Yes, it's stingy.
No, not stingy.
The only best chance, no one say guy, go ha, or better tia man, say, or look at or go find the power friend. Nipa no ni antimi aye sama na. Office ni pantimi ade.
If you know you can't finish it,
last time na me give me bon come madam for say na the guy no man 800 Ghana cedi a week.
Huh?
A week 800 Ghana cedi.
Oh, Ghana no way.
A week 800 Ghana cedi sa. Okofa different guy. That's a guarantee money weeks, that's kind
So you see, if I say one I pay, you say I'm still repeating myself. One I pay. One I pay. So you give the person a money in funny too much. Oh yeah, that's one mistake of females. That's one mistake of women.
Because if you say anya me nkwana mani je wo ho okwa bonti de bia you meet someone ebi nipa no discuss me obema because you say man so pay attention maybe woni gine ho wona mo pepa nti I will do something be man woni aka then we woni aka money. It's not only about money.
You can actually give me the money and I'm not comfortable with you.
Some no they make us say omo pesika no I bet say 85%.
Okay, I will agree with you.
That's why they always die early.
But for the fact that they are saying that it's not mandatory for you to give your girlfriends or your partner money doesn't mean you shouldn't give them gifts.
Oh, that one day.
Once in a while.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that one day. Yeah, but my advice.
He must say, "Oh, Misa." I saw outside of there.
Pacho baby sir. Okay, oh Misa, because I know she's a very established.
I didn't hear. What for more?
See, but my advice to this lady: money is not anything. He calls, he check up on you. It's okay. You have guys that will not even check up on you. Don't call. Like immediately you call and they send the money. They think it is because of the money, but you see, we the ladies, we want time. We want to spend more time with you, not money. Not money. So money is not everything. You can actually give me the money, but I don't feel comfortable with you.
Lastly, to add up to it, just learn a skill. Now you can make money on YouTube. Can make
even TikTok, not just YouTube.
Me, when TikTok. I started with my photography, I started with YouTube before I met someone who taught me how to do it. So don't depend solely on somebody. Me, what I hate in my life is maybe I'll be doing something and then, or maybe you buy me something, or I'll demand for something. Then me and you will break up. I'll wear that thing and come and tell me, oh, sadly no,
I'll give you a thing back.
I'll give you back. Like I want to buy my everything. You understand? I want to be like as independent as possible, because I know you also have your responsibility. I also have I'm making my own money, so I'll eat what I want to eat, buy what I want to buy, and wear what I want to wear. You get it? So learn a skill. Just learn a skill and look for a good job. You're good to go.
Moving from place to place, from place to
Mama, Miss signing out. That was Ohima Timo, the sister Debbie and sister Esinam. Yeah, the training story is not baby. So thank you guys so much for joining DJ Q today on Ghana Talk Show and working in the show with me from 2 p.m. till now. When it's 5:30, we'll go for the evening news. After the news, I'll continue to work the nation to 10 p.m. So stay tuned and enjoy the ride here. Yeah, from now to okay, let's go for the news. 5:30, we'll go for the news. Then I'll continue to work.